I make a game? I make a video game? I make a game? I make a video game? Let's see if this works.
F.
Alright. I gotta I'll just be making a videos game. Let me if I choose to capture I wanna capture good enough. And I make it visible. Right. Now if I try and open this, will the thing appear on the screen? Okay, no. So let's add a window capture. You could do game. Yes. Okay, let's move you down a couple. Up here. Alright. Now, if I close you. Okay, cool. Oh no. Why are you so zoomed in? That doesn't make any sense. Properties. Automatic. Window title must match. Okay, now if I try and open it, will this work? Yeah. Oh, there's a little game. There it is. Now. Oof. I gotta wait. I gotta transform fit the screen. Now, this should, like, now that I open it, I minimize the OBS, so it's gonna take a little, yeah, it's pretty immediate. Awesome. So, I spent the last like 2 or so days checking how to implement this like inventory system from a plugin, and I needed some help from the dev, and now I figured it out. Thanks for the dev, by the way. And so I have like this item system that I can work with and do whatever the frick I want to. Oh. No. It's a bit loud. The overlay. It's like where can I move this overlay in a place like would be? I suppose I could just like make it smaller. I can make this smaller. Yeah, like that. No. All right. No. That's much cleaner. You can see like, yeah, our song by the Fat Ride. Yeah, you can see it just fine on stream. Awesome. Now, what I want to add right now is I want to I want to have an amount property. So what I want to check is if there is a print extra properties. I want to like know if there's an amount there's an amount value on the thing, and in this case there is. but I just want to like make sure that if one day I forget to add an amount value, I don't want to like crash anything. So there's an amount value right here, and if print amount in extra properties. Now that should print like if there is an amount. Okay, there is. Now let's see if there's an down. Ooh, code, yes. Hello? I'm just making beat this game. Never really like find that in the thing. Just like general edited universe. If you wanna like give ideas for stuff or like what I should do next, I'm all ears. Right now I'm just like I'm checking some stuff. The idea is like when I have this like custom item creator, how do I donate? There should be a thing under there, like on the about me on the stream. You can also do. Oh, I don't think you can do exclamation point donate, right? I don't think that's a.
At Eden_universe you can tip to Eden_universe using
No,
this link
no.
https://streamelements.com/Eden_universe/tip.
No, you can't. That's not a thing you can do. No, you can't. That's not the right link. Let's go to stream elements. I didn't tell you shit. Okay, chatbot. Chat commands. Let's see if I can change this default message to like a different message, because that's not right. That ain't right. Or just donate. Can I not look for donate? CDE. Where's donate? Really? You just don't let me donate? Chat comments? Really? Okay, so thanks for the $3. I was quite it is the official Meow donation. I was quite startled because I was very focused on other stuff. Anyway, let's check on the wheel. Picker wheel. Now, here's the thing. Because I'm... Let me window capture. Browser Rio. Because I am working right now, and I don't really want to like get out of the flow state, I won't be doing like any like go do this other thing challenge, but I will do the other stuff. Now, let's see. I gotta spin 3 times, one for each dollar you donated. By the way, thanks for the donation. It helps a lot. The Benny of Isaac run. Okay, so that doesn't count. Let's try again. Put GIF on screen. If you wanna send me a GIF, I'll put that on the screen, and I'll keep that there until the wheel tells me to take the GIF out. So like here's an example of a GIF. I gotta like move this down. Here, like here in the corner, this little cat. That's a GIF that was given. Just send me a GIF. Or if you don't want, I'll just find something else. Okay. Let's save image. Violence grrr. Yes. Now, downloads. let's add this to stream. Okay, so that's not animated. Is that not animated? But it was a PNG. That's alright. No, it's gotta be a GIF. Come on. Remove. How do I open in browser? Yes, visit site. I want to download this. Download this GIF. Open image in new tab. Yes. Save image as. Yes. Download. Yes. Now, is this a GIF? Yes. Now that's a GIF. Oh my god, it just... Okay, it just opened that. I didn't want to open it on the browser that I was streaming. Okay, so let's make you smaller. Let's put you on the little thing. And it's already starting to be a little bit too much. No. No, that was the first one. Now we have two more. One for each full dollar. Beautiful. Go for a walk if day. That's a double canned. So try again. Read Homestuck for 1 hour. I can't. That's a do something else thing. Come on. Idea for a game. Okay. You're seeing. Let me close this. Okay, so like you're seeing this game. What do you want to be added to it next? What's the thing you like to be added to this next? This will require thought from me. Okay, then I'll spin the wheel again, and when the other thing happens, I'll check once more. So this is the last one. Donate $1 to PIH. Okay. Let's add 1 to this count because they only allow it in groups of 5. So now it's a 3. All right. When it gets to 5, I'll donate. The minimum amount to donate is 5. Okay. Let's close the wheel. Did you think of anything? I did. What'd you think? Let me give you... Wait. Let me mod you. Basketball you can just throw. And see a lot. Is that not what I wrote? Oh, I didn't have the first O. Okay, now if you speak on chat, I'll just listen to it. The mod thing is less for like actual modding and more for you to be able to... Thanks.
Walter. Put your dick away, Walter.
Gotcha.
I'm not having sex with you right now, Walter.
That is so loud. Alright. How do you lower the volume? Please, for lower volume. Lower the cheers up.
Breaking Bad jump scare.
Yeah, there are a couple of those that you can write in chat. Okay. Now, I gotta find a way to have like a to-do. I'll create a command. Stream elements. And then I'll create a to-do command, and then you can just like write to-do, and then it'll pop that up. Let's see. Chatbot, chat commands, custom commands. Let's add new command. To-do. Response type. Add basket ball you can just throw. Activate
I
command.
need to get back into coding.
It's fun. It's fun. Da-da-da-da. Okay. Try writing exclamation point to do on the chat. Da-da-da-da.
Add basketball you can just throw.
Okay. Sick.
Works 3.
Yeah. Works tree. Ba-ba-da-da-da-bum-ba-da-da. Okay, so first thing I'll do, I'll just like check
Bamskerball.
the amount thing. If amount in extra properties, wait here. Then for I in amount, for I in extra properties amount, and then I'm going to do this. But thing is, I don't. Wait. Yeah, I don't want to just do this because then it just like throw every like thing on top of each other. So I want to have like a spread thing. So like it changes your angle. So I want to add a spread thing. Sample item. Let's no, this is sample item. I want test item. I gotta change those names. Oh, click twice to load. Yeah. Now, amount 1. Amount type is gonna be spread because it could be like a repeater or something. Spread. Spread angle. It's gonna be, this one's gonna be 45. Okay. Now, if extra properties spread weight amount type is equal to spread, so the type is spread, it'll do this. Equal to is gonna be a word, spread. There it is. Now, for I in extra properties, I want to divide it equally onto the thing. If I go here on the launch projectile, yeah, angle modifier is 0. Now, and this is a spread angle, right? Yeah, spread angle. Extra properties. Spread angle. No, that's a number. No, I don't want it to be. No, I don't want it to be a string. I want it to be a number. There it is. Spread angle. So that's gonna be like spread angle minus spread angle. So it's gonna be 1 minus a thing. And I want to, this is probably like some wildly like inefficient stuff that I'm doing. Like there's probably a very much easier way to do this. But it's a cool thing about programming. You don't gotta know what you're doing, you just gotta do something. It doesn't matter if the solution for the problem is stupid. It only matters if it works. Now, it's extra properties minus I divided by spread angle. Let's see what this does.
Coding is the definition of if it's stupid and it works, it ain't stupid.
Yes, so true, etc. Now, it First of all, I don't want this amount to be 1. I want this amount to be 3. 3. And if I go to the player now, yes, and then I want to add minus degree to red plus angle modifier. Now, let's see what this is. Let's see what this does. Okay, so they're all like themed to the right. Maybe I need this like degree to red thing. Let's see what this does. Okay, there's not much. Let's print angle modifier and see what happens. Print angle modifier. This is all. They're all 45. Interesting. So I think the problem is that I did this 45 instead of doing 45.0. Because there was a full number and it was like, okay, so this must all be full numbers. Okay, cool. So see, they're all different numbers now. They're very, very, very small difference, but different nonetheless. Now, the thing I want to do is let's change this all. I want to spread them towards those 3. Like, spread them equally. So, I want to divide... Yeah, I want to divide you by how many... Yeah, you want to divide, like, your amount of candy, which is, like, the distance, to... Oh, the game is open. Sorry, I should have closed the game. You want to spread like the amount of candy, which is the distance, equally towards like each kid, in this case being each fireball. So you want to divide this by amount, right? And then I want to take this whole thing. And I want to subtract half of extra properties. So it's like actually like centered on the center. Instead of being like to the right. Minus this divided by 2.0. Let's see what this does. Okay. So those, now they're pointing the right way. But they're really not changing enough. So they're both minus 7.5. Spread angle. Let's see what happens if we print this spread angle. Print, because it should be 45. Okay, so it is right. It's 45. Now, I'm not gonna listen to this while I code. I'm gonna have a heart attack. That's nice. Now. Okay, so the 3 of them are 35. No, wait. No. Let me create a variable that's just this. So I can see more clearly. Var current projectile spread equals this, and then print. Let's print current projectile spread, and you should all be 7.5, right? Yeah, they are all 7.5. Now, let's try and remove this. Let's simplify. And then, like, after that, we add it. So, that's 15, 15, and 15. Ah, that's right. Okay, so I need to subtract I from this. minus I, because then it'll actually get. That's right, here it is. Okay, so if I subtract the I from the thing, it like it actually gives a different number for each of them, because then it's actually like keeping in mind which one of the three it is. In this case, which one of the three it is. So like my microphone went weird for a second. It I was taking a wire out of the chair. Now that this is a thing, let's try and remove this degree to radian. Whoopsie! I fucked up. Okay, nope. I didn't close this parenthesis. Right. Now, let's see. Okay. Degree to radian. Wait a minute. Huh. Oh, that's right. That's right. Because I never sent the current projectile spread into the thing. I just copy this. So I want to actually send the projectile spread. Okay. Boom. Now there's a spread. Now, note how the spread isn't really balanced at all. But there is a spread, which is what we want. Now, if I go here to player, let me take this print away. And let's see what the print does in this case. So, the three numbers I have are 15, 22.5, and 45. Oh, wait, I don't think I have to remove this I. I think that all I have to do is make I times this number. So it's like it's the ith thing. Okay, now they're equally spread apart. Awesome. And so I just want to take, now that we've done this, I want to take minus, and then I'll do the half spread angle thing. Pop, 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 pop. Now, there it is. We have some spread. Now, notice how this really isn't 45 degrees. So let's create a var spread angle true equals, it's just gonna equal the spread angle probably times 2. That's probably what's wrong. Times 2.0. And then we change here spread angle. Here I love the sign. Spread angle true. No. Boop. Now that's 45 degrees if I've ever seen it. Oh, but you see, like I'm pointing right, but it doesn't actually go that right. It's actually thinking it that way, which is interesting. Do I have to divide it by the amount? Divided by divided by how many? I don't think that would be the case, but let's see. This is the start. It seems that is the case. I don't exactly know why, but hey. Okay, so here's the thing. The reason we did all this work instead of just, programming it by hand is that now I can make like a duplicate item, and let me make like a wild wand. And the wild wand is gonna have different properties. Euphoria. Like, let's say the spread angle is going to be 90 degrees, and instead of 3, there's going to be 5. There's going to be 4. And that's it. Now I can go here to player, and it's not gonna have a different. Actually, I can make a different sprite for it. I can just like come here to wild one. Edit. Let me edit wild one. Godot. Godot. There it is. And let me use a sample texture on the wild one. There. I was gonna have this CS thing missing. And let's add browse items. And I want to add a wild wand to it. Now we're gonna have a wild wand and a regular wand on the inventory. And if everything is right, the regular one does something, and the wild one does a different thing. Hell yeah. That's exactly right. The thing is, it's actually offset. Why is it offset? That time is offset to the right. Maybe it's just like meant to be 3 instead of 2.0. It's just 3.0. So this is right, and this is right. Right-ish. It's right enough. Red and glorious. Now we have just a framework. We have a projectile framework, which I can build upon to like add more custom projectiles without having to code them all from scratch. I can just like write different stuff on the thing, and then boom, we have a different projectile, and boom, we have a different projectile. Now, we gotta add the request. So let me stream Sprite. Let me add those here to grouped items, and I want to call those game dev, yes. And I want you to capture, not display, window as Sprite. Okay, that is what I wanted. But that was kind of spooky. Let's change the palette. What are the palettes we have? There's one that I really like. That's like kind of sweet palette. I like this one, honestly. Google UI. It's a nice UI, Google. Good job. Okay, now, can I? There it is. Awesome. Now, I want to make a circle. Oof, that's not a very nice circle. Let's see what happens if I do this. Actually, instead of like, let's make a new one so we don't accidentally save over anything. Let's make this the ball. There it is. That's a much nicer circle. What the fuck does a basketball look like? So
that is a nice circle. Smiley face.
It is a nice circle. Basketball. Now, like the part of the basketball that's like, it's actually the most iconic. It's like that part right here, right? But I can just like make it. Oh, but yeah, it's gonna be a bit. Dun dun. No. Dun dun. Dun dun. Yeah, that's nicer. Dun dun. Am I dumb? Am I dumb? What did I do wrong? Oh. No, it's cause. Okay, so let's see. So we gotta have an odd number. Okay, so that's an interesting sprite because we gotta have an odd number of things because so like there's no center. There's this. There's this line right here. Wait. And then if I just do this. Alright, I think we can work with this. I think we can. Wait, I think that's it. I think we got our winner. Okay, now I just gotta copy this side upward. Ta-da. I don't like how this is like. Yeah, I don't like those. I don't like it being off center, and I don't like it being. Oh wait, but if I do this, it's gotta like, it's like some perspective into it. All right. And if I put this, it's even like, it's even more perspective. How good is this? Well, you know. No. That's fine. This is fine. Thanks. That's a bit too quiet now. We got the opposite problem going on. There it is. Thank you. Google UI here. Continues. That's very strongly orange. That's too orange. Okay, this is nicer. But I think it's still a bit too... It's a bit too neon. Okay, I think this is a little bit nicer. What is it? Ta-da. No. Ta-da.
Monomotor.
Monomotor. So true. Da-dum. 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 I don't think I like this palette very much now. Now that I actually sit down and try to use it, doesn't really seem that
What about?
themed. What about? I don't know. Let's start by hue. Okay, let's not start by hue. Let's start by saturation. Okay, maybe let's go back to Google UI. You know. No. You know what? Screw using a palette. What is this, the 80s? Let's just... We got billions of colors in our disposal. I'll just make them myself. A little less saturated. There it is. Now, hey, let's have some pretty... let's add some like nice colored edges to it. And then we tweak the colors after we finish it. Yeah, okay, okay, okay. Okay, okay. This looks brown. No continuous. No, no continuous. All right, all right, all right. On the moon. What's this like? Interesting. Like that's how it would realistically be on a basketball, right? But since we're already on like a pitch black thing, which I don't think we should be, honestly. I think we should like be on the sort of yeah, yeah, yeah. And then like right here, because like this those parts shiny. No, because like this part's shiny, it like does this. I don't like this very much. Why did it do this? Walking on the moon, walking on the moon. I don't like how unsaturated this is. On the sphere, it would be kind of like this. So I'm gonna. All right. That's pretty spherical. That's pretty spherical. Now right here, I had some like noisy stuff. And I really want a middle turn between those two. Because then that's not a subtle transition at all. Alright. We got a pretty ballish thing going on. Now I want you to darken. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Now, just for good measure, let us make like this a little bit darker on the darker areas. Oh yeah, baby. This is that's a nice basketball. That's a nice hacking basketball. That's a nice freaking basketball.
It is magnificent.
It is pretty magnificent. Now I want kind of have a glare on here, because basketballs are pretty like bouncy and stuff. So like to represent like light, I want to have like kind of 4 different shades going on. So like, oh yeah, this is a place where the light is pretty thinged.
Yes, I prefer my mom.
Yes, correct. Okay, so this is a bit too dark for there. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's a pretty fine basketball for like a first sprite. I think that instead of like, I think that they should be like kind of like this. What is the song? I don't recall ever listening to it. Frickies? Yeah. And instead of like it being, because then we can just like, it still has like the same color scheme thing. So like it feels like it fits better because it's on like this brownish, orange-ish shade. It'd probably be nice to actually increase this a couple shades. Like, I think like this is too dark. And let's move this here. I think that's pretty fine. I think that's a pretty nice basketball for first sprite. So, let me turn. What? Or is it? Oh shit! Sprite is on top of everything. Couldn't even see chat. Sorry, I didn't realize that. There it is. Now I got everything on here. Now I turn off the game dev thing. Just for a moment, I'll just save the sprite, just in case like if a folder pops up. Basketball. Now, let's turn this on, and let's come here. And now we have if I manage to alt tab to OBS, we have a basketball in our hands. Now, what I want to do now, bucket ball. Very, very true. Bucket ball. Now, let's duplicate this wild one. Let's call it. Actually, let's not duplicate the basket. Let's duplicate the sample item. Let's call it basketball. Now, if I come here to basketball, and I put this here, now that has a sprite. That's a real nice basketball. Oof, I don't like how it. You see that? See that? That doesn't. That's some weird nearest neighboring, but I suppose it's like at a editor. Let's see editor settings, because that's not display scale auto 100%. Strange. Weird. It shouldn't be like, oh, what is your music? I'm gonna cry. Shit my pants, maybe I'll cry. Now I want the trigger to be on click. And I want the effect to be now let's see the effect. I should probably like start making docs for this. Let's check out our wild wand. Let's check out our test item and see what the effects. Oh, it should be called crash game. It should be called shoot. Ball. Shoot magics. And now this effect is a simple magic projectile, and I want to change it to a simple singular projectile. Simple projectile. Effect. Simple thrown projectile. And the amount is gonna be 1. Cool. Now, let's come here in our little guy. Let's save this as projectiles. Let's create folder and regular. And then generic projectile. And instead of this being a GPU particles thing, this is gonna be a sprite 2D. And default sprite is gonna be this sample texture. I gotta change the default size, right? What's the default size when you're holding this thing right here? It is scale 8. Okay, so giant projectile is gonna have a scale of transform scale of 8 to 8. Cool. Now we want this. Let's remove this and let's add this. It's gonna be a generic projectile. let's make a built-in script. Export var projectile texture equals and then load pre equals it's gonna have to be a string, right? So just copy this, copy path, and then I'll place this path on a string. And when I func ready, the projectile sprite is gonna be the projectile sprite dot texture is gonna be the, let's load this. Let's load the projectile texture. Cool. Direction, we just do this, we just did this. So this should be right. Now, for the effect, let's copy this and let's see, simple thrown projectile. Extra properties equals no. For mounted, if I mounted extra properties, yes. Now, actually, I think that's pretty perfect. All I want to do is instead just change from generic magic in here to, oops, generic thrown. With that being said, I already have this. I already changed the source here. Anyway, so I didn't even need that in the first place. Now, generic thrown projectile source. Thrown projectile. There's probably a way to thrown projectile. Current projectile spread, generic thrown, generic. It's just generic projectile. Is the whole thing called generic projectile? Did I? No, it's called simple thrown projectile. Okay, interesting. Oh, so it's here, simple thrown projectile. All right. Spread angle. We don't need the sprint anymore. We don't need the sprint anymore either. Generic thrown projectile. Now, launch projectile. Yes. And this shouldn't like be a big deal at all, right? Yeah, I don't think it should. Now, export var starting initial velocity is a better name. Initial velocity equals, and let's do 1000. We should actually, we should do current velocity. Current velocity. All right. Velocity equals this times current velocity. And then I want to divide current velocity. So current velocity divided by equal, I don't know, 1.1. Times delta times 60.0. Let's check this out. Oh no, but I don't have a. That's right, I don't have the ball. I gotta have the ball. Let's add a ball to our hotbar. Browse items. Basketball. Let's see now. Okay, what was the error?
This
Please.
stream sucks.
Thanks, Stream Elements. Very cool. Invalid get index amount type. on base dictionary. It was on here, right? The error. Amount type. Right. If amount type. Interesting. What? How would I suppose I couldn't just like check if amount is not equal to 1, then it does this. If extra properties amount is not equal to 1, boop. And then right here, else, and then it'll just do this, but without the amount on it. I think I can just like actually find a way to, yeah. Okay, so let's do here func launch projectile generic launch projectile code repeat, and then I equals 1, and then I just copy this, I just paste this, I forgot the colon. Oh, that's right. That's right. I do need those anyway. Current projectile spread. That being said, I don't need this. Now, extra properties. Extra properties equals. Sorry. Equals no. And I don't need the source. I just need the projectile and the angle. Projectile equals projectile angle equals 0. All right. Expected indented block. Else, I want to launch projectile code repeat, and then extra properties is going to be extra properties. Projectile is going to be generic thrown projectile. And the angle is going to be the spread angle. Okay. Now I copied this guy, paste it on here. Fuck. Cannot have mandatory parameters after optional parameters. Projectile equals no. Cool. The spread angle true. Angle. Oh no, the angle is gonna be 0, right? Yeah, no, the I is actually what matters. So do this, and I'll do this, and comma I. And player launch projectile. Okay, so if this is right, then this code should work universally. Attempt to call function instantiate on base no instance on no instance. Right, I don't need this part. I don't need this part, and I don't need this part. of our current projectile spread equals I times, this is just angle, and then extra properties amount minus, and this is just angle again, angle, and then player, generic, current projectile. This is just going to be projectile, current projectile spread. Okay, now it should work, right? Boop. Attempt to call function instantiate on a no instance based on a no instance. It's simple Tron projectile. Line 20. Here. You're trying to instantiate a no instance. It's not called generic
I must
projectile.
go to sleep. Have a good stream.
Alright, good night. Thanks for dropping by. Oh no, was the game showing up all this time? I didn't mean for it. So properties, spread angle. Directional projectile source. Non-instantiate. Let's see. Assets. It'll be on resources. It's assets. Then projectiles. And regular. Regular then generic projectile. Okay. Regular. Alright. Now let's see this. Invalid get index spread angle. Where? I want to like actually be able to see those lines. Continue. Copy error. Invalid get index spread angle on base dictionary. It's probably on here somewhere. Spread, yeah. Extra properties. And then if spread angle in extra properties, colon, else var spread angle true equals 0. Spread angle true is not defined. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's gonna be defined like right before. Alright. Then I guess it's not defined. Var spread angle true equals 0. And then if this guy is here, then it changes to 2.0. To the thing times 2.0. Bum, bum. Okay. We got a thing. Well, the angle is just wrong. I think I need a spread angle. Oh, the spread angle is interesting. Angle divided by? Right. Fascinating. Okay, so plus angle modifier, right? So the angle modifier. Oh, I need a direction on my projectile. But there is a direction on my projectile, right? Yes, there is. So if print current projectile spread, let's see, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Projectile current projectile spread. So it's 0 and 0. So this should be just print. Oh, strange. It's pointing a different way now. Plus the dag to radians angle modifier. Print angle modifier. Should it be just a... Is the actual problem that, like... It's... Huh. Is the actual problem that it's like... That you're just using an integer instead of a float? Is that just it? No. What is wrong? That's too big. Too big. Bum 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 ba da da da. But I'm gonna ruin my headphone like this. Now. Spread angle true. Else. Here's the thing, right? It shouldn't really matter that this is 0, because just adding this angle to the final angle. Direction times current velocity. Print direction. No. Yeah. It's always the same direction. Why are you always the same direction? Da, da, da. If I copy this shouldn't really like change the thing, right? Oh, I get it. It's because it's not a held item. It should still... Right. Okay, interesting. I just got it. It's because the held item, it was like hidden because there's not a thing you hide. You hold. So like, it was always pointing the same way because it was just skipping the part of the on the thing. All right. So now there's a cool. Now we have a basketball. No. Let's do add export var air resistance equals 1.05 divided by equal resistance. But it should probably be called air resistance. It's clear. Air resistance. Boom. Cool. Now we have basketball. Now for this is pretty silly. I want to be able to change the projectile texture to the actual texture of the item. So, if I don't want any of this. Why is this new? Regular, not example, items, resources, basketball. Display type none. Effect name, amount. Where is textures? Here. Let's copy path. Effect name, Simpletron projectile, trigger click, Simpletron projectile, and then I want to change this projectile texture, and it's going to be equal to this. Okay. Please tell me. Okay. So, if I go here and projectile texture, and that's the thing. If projectile texture in extra properties, stop generic Tron projectile dot, and this is gonna be projectile sprite dot texture equals load extra properties projectile texture. Dun, 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 dun. Projectile texture. And let's see if this works. That didn't work. Print Bingus. Stop printing Bingus. All right, it's extra properties, effects for I in. Oh yeah, no, this shouldn't be an effect, right? Oh no, it should. Yeah, it should be on a Simpletron projectile. Let's print extra properties. Print extra properties. Just so I remember what this is. What? No. Amount. Effect. Trigger. Strange. Where is it then? Effect trigger. But that doesn't. Projectile. Effect symbol to projectile. Projectile texture. Oh, I forgot a comma. That's the issue. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Could be all. Trigger click. Where is it? Simpletron projectile. This is a basketball. This is right here. Projectile texture. Effects name. Effect name. Throw basketball. Amount 1. Effect Simpletron projectile. Yes. Dictionary size 4. Effect name. Why doesn't this work? Why is it saving? Why does it not work when I try and save it? Why does this not work? That's so weird. Let's go about the TRAS. Look, it's right here. Name, custom texture, back color. That is weird. Zero display effects. Throw basketball amount 1. Dun 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 dun. No. Let's try adding comments to this, see if this works. Why is the dictionary size 0, dude? What's wrong? What's wrong about this? Projectile texture. Oh, it's because it's an equal sign instead of a... okay. Okay. Okay, now that's a different error. Again, projectile sprite. Base character body 2D. Generic profile. Dot get child projectile sprite dot texture. Can I convert argument 1 from string to int? Okay, so I think you can just like, yeah, projectile texture dot projectile texture equals just extra properties projectile texture, and now it should like just load the right thing. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, there's a little basketball you can draw. Cool. Dum, dum, dum. There we are. Boom. This guy's a little bit too small for my liking. And basketball.trs. There's this guy's tree. What the hell? Computer? Godot? Okay, so apparently Godot crashed. Godot engine. It's loading. It's having a fair bit of trouble loading. Hello? Okay, no, it's loading. Kind of. Okay. Now if I try to start it, if I try to start the game. Yeah, baby. Check it out. We got ourselves some basketballs. That's pretty cool. I have too many basketballs. It's a basketball ball. It's a ball of basketballs. Now I can do this, and I can do this. That's pretty fun. This is pretty fun. It's really cool. See, check out how much stuff you can make with like such simple rules. I'm very excited for like when I just need to make myself docs for like the functions for adding new items. That's gonna be fun. time is it? 9:25. Yeah, I can keep Corky for a little bit. Like half an hour. Okay, now I think, what's a game? What's a game without? What's an RPG without an enemy? So I think I'm just gonna add an enemy character, and this is gonna be another node. It's gonna be a character body 2D, and then I'm gonna have an animated sprite. Usually I do just like for this you just do a normal sprite, but I like doing animated sprites because honestly you don't lose much and you gain a whole lot for like different animations and everything. So just put icon in here. Boop. This guy's gonna be an evil dude. Let's do a chaos item. Let's change like I don't know. What? Oh no. Yeah, okay. Let's just transform it and be like this guy's skewed. Yeah, this is skewed dude. That's what defines this is an enemy. The enemy is a parallelogram, but not a normal one. Okay, so it's gonna be called test enemy. Let's save this as res assets. Let's create a folder. Scenes. Scenes. Entities. Creatures. And enemies. And this is gonna be a test enemy. Okay. Okay. And your thing is gonna be just you're gonna have a area. You're gonna have an area 2D. Oh no, this is the fed red. It's not a thing. Let me write collision shape 2D shape, and let's make a circle shape. Radius. This is gonna be the radius of the enemy. Test enemy built-in script. Yeah. Area 2D, and I want you to have a body entered. Body is a node 2D. In order to do body entered. Now, if there is a type variable in the body, which is like if the thing that entered here has a thing called type inside of them, if I forgot the column. If body dot type is equal to player, var chasing equals no. And then chasing
Stop streaming
equals player. I will stop streaming. Equals body. Now, func is expressed as delta. If chasing is not no, velocity equals. Let me just copy this code from here. Velocity equals self dot look at chasing, because it returns void. Yeah, it's only if it's not no, dude. Var chasing then. Does this work? Do you get pissed at this? Because it returns void. Chasing dot position. Please, can get return a value of count to look at because returns void. Velocity equals vector vector 2 stop 1 0. The look at convert property base in and I don't know look at self dot look at self dot look at chasing dot position, right? Okay. Move toward self dot move toward self dot position chasing dot position 1.0 position equals position dot move toward argument 1 should be sort of the most 2 it's received 3. What? You just told me to add 3 things, dude. This is gonna be chasing delta 1.0. Now, if I go here to the world and I add a test enemy and I move this guy over to this place, nothing should happen because I don't have a body. I am incorporeal. But if I add a collision shape to this guy, collision shape 2D, and I do want your ass to be a rectangle. Size is gonna be a 31 by 31. Okay, so size is gonna be a 126 by 126. Now, that doesn't work because they don't have a type. That's right. You need a type, dude. It's our type equals player. Okay, cool. Can convert chasing dot position. Oh, now it's chasing me. Now you got an enemy. The only thing is that this enemy isn't much of an enemy. It's just a friend. Just a friend. Which, you know, is really nice for this guy, but not very nice for drama. So, let's change this to global position. Global position equals global position dot chasing dot global position. This shouldn't. Oops. It shouldn't be. Yeah, this didn't change anything, but you know, it could save me in the future, depending on what I change. Now, I want your ass, this enemy, I want your ass to have a collision shape. You are gonna be a rectangle shape. This is gonna be your shape. Sorry. Cancel? No. Circle shape. It's gonna be a shape, sure. Generic projectile. Now I want to add a collision shape exactly, and I want your shape to be a circle shape. There it is. Now let's see what this does. Yeah. Okay, so that's what this does. Now, here's the thing, right? I want it to bounce. I want it to be a bouncy basketball instead of just boulder or draw my enemies. A very movable boulder. Now let's change this. Let's add a bounciness. What? Projectile bounciness equals to, let's say, 0.75. Come. Dun, dun, dun. I should change your name to generic projectile. Yeah. It's part of our projectile bounciness. How bouncy is the projectile? This is gonna have a bounciness, default bounciness of 0.5. Now, here's the thing, right? Godot. This is move and. Is there a move and bounce? Move and slide. Godot for move and slide. Let's see. Let's see if that's a thing you can do. I'll keep the motherfucking thing on me. Stop sliding and start colliding. You're using the entirely wrong function. Okay. Move and collide. Motion vector 2. That's a velocity. Now, test only false. Safe margin. Recovery is collision. Okay, that didn't help. Godot for move and collide bounce. How do you bounce a character to do in Godot 4? Yeah, baby. Question, why don't I don't want to listen to this right now. I do want to listen to this right now. Collision info. Oh, okay. Velocity times. Okay. Velocity. Var collision info equals this, and then if collision info, if there's collision information, velocity, direction equals direction dot bounce, collision info dot get normal direction time is equal projectile bounces. Holy shit. Okay, so that is too much. It's like it's too bouncy. Dot normalized. Why is it so much? Return. Maybe this is a thing? Yeah, it just goes fucking nuts. Moving collide velocity divided by 100? Okay, so velocity divided by, I don't know, fucking, yeah, 100? Let's see. I don't want you to be able to collide with the player. In the days I still remember, we were running still. Collision layer. Added layer names. Layer 1. Player. Layer 2. Player projectiles. Layer 3. Enemies. Adventure is where we are. Player. You are a player. You want to collide with enemies. Now, collision. You are an enemy. You want to collide with players and player projectiles. Never change. Now, you are a player projectile. You want to collide with player projectiles and enemies. Cool. Awesome. Now, what's left is for those I think 20 minutes. Sorry, for us 18 minutes. Let's add those two. Let's add like an air resistance thing and the projectile bounciness to the thing. So let's come here and let's air resistance. Air resistance should come before projectile bounciness. Air resistance equals the current air resistance is 1.05. Is it gonna be let's see 0.01. Air resistance plus 1.0 0.05. Now there is a bounciness thing, and right here an effect. I want to add, let's remove this. Let's remove this. Projectile texture. What do we have? Air resistance. Air resistance. Now this is air resistance, yeah. Air resistance. Collection properties. Air resistance. Now it's projectile bounciness. Projectile bounciness. And here is projectile bounciness. Extra properties. Projectile bounciness. Now, I want you to have a very high projectile bounciness. I want to have like a 9 and very low air resistance. Yes. Oh, it doesn't seem like this guy's bouncy very much. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Yeah, so this thing is not actually. Okay. It's not actually knocking things back a bunch. Interesting. Yeah, like only the bond against Throne is the one that goes fast. Oh, that was just like 3 minutes, huh? Toom, 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 toom. Boom. Oh man, I'm very happy. This game fun. Game fun. Boom. Doom. I think I think I may be done with streaming for right now. For the day. Stream for 1 hour 46. It's fine. I usually stream a bit when I wake up. But today just felt like streaming right now. So I'll just save this. I'll close this. And I'll move this here. Thanks for watching. Let's close. Yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Goodbye. Pum pum pum.